Trump attorney Jenna Ellis, another Christian who has realized they were duped by the big lies of Donald Trump.
As an attorney who is also a Christian, I take my responsibilities as a lawyer very seriously, and I endeavor to be a person of sound moral and ethical character in all of my dealings. I relied on others, including lawyers with many more years of experience than I, to provide me with true and reliable information. What I did not do, but should have done, was to make sure that the facts the other lawyers alleged to be true were in fact true. If I knew then what I know now, I would have declined to represent Donald Trump in these post-election challenges. I look back on this whole experience with deep remorse.
It's not so strange that American Christians so easily believe lies. As a Christian, I was taught to believe lies and to be easily duped by conspiracy theories. Like when we were told the European Union would be the new Rome talked about in the book of Daniel and would have 10 countries, then Jesus would come. The European Union now has 27 countries and Jesus hasn't come. Like when we were told the barcode was the mark of the beast and to beware of it. It was not the mark of the beast. It does not contain the number 666 and Jesus yet has to return. Like when we were told Ronald Reagan was the Antichrist because Ronald Wilson Reagan had 6 letters in each of those 3 names, and Maryland in its state lottery had the winning number 666 on his election day. Jesus is coming. But even though some may think so, Ronald Reagan was not the Antichrist and Jesus did not come. Or when we were told the formation of Israel in 1948 meant this was the last generation on earth and a generation lasts 40 years, therefore Jesus is coming in 1988. Last I looked, 1988 is past and Jesus has not come back. But Jenna Ellis was not humble in her work for Donald Trump. She tried to take power everywhere she went. She once declared herself a hot conservative, and she was certain she was right and doing God's bidding on earth in working for Donald Trump. Because sadly, people like Jenna Ellis and me are taught we are in a religious sect that has all truth and everybody else is wrong. And those wrong, evil people are going to persecute you whenever you tell the truth of the Bible. So no matter how many times somebody comes and says, what you were told has proven to not be true, that's persecution. And you just keep going forward, even though the lies clearly are lies. I'm going to give Jenna Ellis the benefit of the doubt when she said she wanted to be a person of integrity and character, but sadly, Christianity takes those monitors of self away from Christian people, and thus we see things like this in our culture today. I finally learned that Jesus said the truth would set us free and that we were to have our mind renewed on a regular basis so we could know what is good and right. Not challenging the belief system of your religious community is fraught with peril. And I encourage all Christians to do as I did, to start to say, those things that seem a little bit outrageous in our belief system may just be outrageous in our belief system. Feel free to ask Jenna if you need more proof.